Alpha Gal on a Dime. Today I am recreating one of my family's favorite comfort foods. We used to make roast beef with tomato gravy, but I decided to try it with chicken thighs. I deboned the chicken thighs, left the skin on, and I used, hold on, I've already thrown the can away. Oh, it's buried. I used petite diced tomatoes. Just wanted the plain ones, but I accidentally got the ones with olive oil and garlic. Hold on. So we just went with it. I've got olive oil and garlic, petite diced tomatoes. I cooked them in the oven until the chicken was done. I didn't take note of the time, but it looks yummy. It's done. But what you do to make the tomato gravy, it's just like any other gravy. And I usually don't measure. It's one part liquid, 1 part liquid with oil in it, and 1 part flour. But today, since I'm trying to show y'all how to do this, get my measuring cup, and I'm gonna take this yummy pan dripping, and I'm going to measure it so that I'll know how much. Nice. We're going to call that, it's a little bit left. We're going to call that 2 cups because that's a 2-cup measuring. And I'm going to take my 2 cups of pan drippings and we're going to make tomato gravy. Thank you for filming me. This is my daughter Reagan is filming me. And so we're going to try 1-to-1. This is not usually how I make actually, I tell you what I'm gonna do. I want to start with a roux type gravy like I've done in my other videos. It's gonna be a roux type gravy. So we're gonna start with some oil and flour first. Oh, okay. This is gonna pull over. We have family over and that we just want to make some good soul food, you know? So I'm just going to put just a tiny bit in here. I'm gonna leave a little bit of fluid, a little bit of oil. We're gonna take my favorite duck fat that I get from Kroger because I put that in everything. I used to use bacon grease, but live dangerously and do duck nowadays, and it tastes so good, and I can't get it open. So plan B, never mind. Plan B, never mind.
You want to hold this and I do it?
I don't. Okay, plan B, a little bit of canola oil. Just a little bit. Because this is just going to be the starter. There's lots of rendering fat from the chicken thighs because that's the beauty of the chicken thigh. So, I've got my Alpha Gal Safe flour. I'm using Arrowhead Mills right now. If I don't have 2 cups of flour, I'm just going to start with that. It's not quite 2 cups. You're supposed to use a different measure. But my mama never measures. She has this one particular little coffee cup that she uses. Here, I'll show you. It's just right here. And we got 1 second while that warms up. Actually, it's in her flour, so we won't see it. But just know that that's how my mama does it. And this is actually a recipe that my great uncle brought home from the Navy when he was in World War II. We had not had it before then, and it is one of our favorites. So let's get these back on put them on low. Got some butter beans. We're gonna have some cream potatoes because
try not to get her in the video because I don't think she wants to be in the video.
I don't care. Anyway, everybody gets stuck in the video if they're dealing with me. Sorry. This is Elizabeth. She helps us so good with my mama. She's wonderful. We're blessed to have her. Let me grab this. Grab my spoon. Yeah, just get a shot of it here, and you can see what I'm doing. This is not my stove at home, and the eye it's a traditional eye. It's a little bit lopsided, but oh, look at my girl. She's really getting in on it. All right, so we're getting the flour started. And we definitely need our, it's not really stock, but it's pan drippings. We definitely need that. You can just see that the the gravy is already started here, and you have to constantly stir it. All right, so this is how we do it. And it might not take 2 cups of flour for this, because really there's not a lot of oil, and you kind of want this to be on the thinner side. And I don't want to dilute it with water because I want all of the flavor. And concentrated flavor in this is part of what makes it so delicious. You add your chicken back to this after you're done with it. Look, see, that's enough flour. I don't even know how much flour I added. I feel so bad that I'm not able to give you a good measure for that, but look, I am actually going to have to thin this down some with water. It'll be fine. It will be fine. So I'm just going to grab a little. Actually, what I'll do is, there's a little bit, thank you, Reagan, there's a little more of the renderings. Actually, let's just that's right. We're going to add that back. My Reagan is a wonderful cook too. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Turn this heat off. And then here we have it. And when our potatoes are done, we'll just take this tomato gravy and put right over it. Now I'm going to salt and pepper it to taste. I don't have any other seasonings in this except salt and pepper, and the tomatoes were petite dice, and I accidentally got the ones with olive oil and garlic. Usually I just season this with salt and pepper. It's all it needs. All right. Thank y'all. Hope you enjoy it.